living room. Isn't this my living room here? How nice to see you. I was just saying goodbye to my granddaughter. She just came over for a visit. Oh my, I can't believe what a lovely young lady she's become. My granddaughter. Why, I remember when she was just a wee baby. Ugh, what a fussy baby she was. She was always laughing and giggling, too. She was my little clown, Oh, but she was awful, too. She had quite the temper. And when it came to bedtime, she was absolutely impossible. She would just cry and cry and cry all night long. You see, she cried just like that for hours on end. And no matter what I would do, she would just cry and cry and cry. Until one night, let me tell you what I did. Well, first, I picked her up. And I sat her on my knee. And oh, how she was screaming and howling. And she, all of a sudden, I don't know why I thought of it, but I reached down and I picked up my favorite old coat. Oh, I just love this old coat. I wore it when I was young. And I don't know why I thought of doing this, but I took that old coat and I wrapped it around my baby girl, my little granddaughter. And all of a sudden, she stopped crying.
How you doing? Good. How are you? Good?
Yes, her eyes became heavy and she fell fast.
That's good as
And from that time on, whenever my granddaughter needed comforting, why, it was that old coat that always did the trick. There was something special about that old coat, I know it. But by that time, that coat was so old and so tattered and worn to pieces. And it certainly wasn't going to last much longer as a coat. And so I took a good look at it. I looked at it this way. I looked at it that way. And I thought, yes, there's just enough. There's just enough here to start making a quilt. Yes, a baby blanket for my little girl. But there wasn't quite enough. So then I looked in my closet. And I could see that there were so many old and tattered clothes, things that I'd worn so many years ago. Oh, there were stories about each and every one of them. But I thought, with these clothes too, I could make a quilt for my granddaughter. So I took my coat, I took my clothes, and then I took my scissors. Gee, where did I put my scissors? I always forget where they are. They must be, oh! Right there! There are my scissors. Of course they were there all the whole time, weren't they? I bet you have a pair of scissors too. Do you?
Yes.
Do you have a pair of scissors? Oh, I see one pair of scissors. Oh, I see another pair. Maybe you could help me make this quilt. Yeah, scissors there too. So I took my scissors and I snip. Can you do that with me too? I snip. And then I took my needle and my thread. Do you have a needle and thread too? Oh, you do? I can see that. I took my needle and my thread and I stitched. Oh, excellent stitching. And oh, my granddaughter just loved that quilt. Oh, love playing with that quilt. I love it so much. Let's see. Where's the raptor? Should we go see all the
Pretty new.
I don't know. Possible stuff. Oh, raptor's supposed to Let's go see this lady with the violin. Let's go see this lady.
Yeah, where did it?
It's